Okay. Does that worry you?
Yeah, it does. There, that's better. Okay. So you'll want to make sure that your microphone is on. Okay. So it looks like it's off because you'll be able to tell if there's red if they start lighting up. So it's off right now. I think it should be on. So let me just take that. So make sure it's not muted.
I've been having.
You're good.
Am I good? Okay.
You should be.
Okay.
And then you'll teach. And then at the end, you'll just hit end stream. And
Okay.
it'll say, are you sure you want to end? You'll hit end. And then
So it's already on now?
it should be.
Okay.
Have you been having issues with your sound? Have you? Yeah.
So hopefully it's working.
Yeah. Because normally it will light up. Like you'll be able to see the dots as you get louder. So
Like I've been having trouble
hearing stuff. Okay. Well, your mute is not on, so you are unmuted.
Okay.
You should be able to hear. And I mean, it doesn't matter for class, but
Unless they can't hear me.
unless they can't hear you, they should be able to. But
Okay.
I don't know what issues you've been having with your computer.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I could go out to my once you start, I can go out on my phone and see if I can hear you.
Okay.
From
That'd
it.
be good.
And then I'll take these.
Thank you.
And then I'll let you keep that. I'm pretty sure. I mean, you should be fine. I'm hoping. If not, I'll come in and let you know.
Okay.
All right, well, you have fun.
Okay, thanks.
Just do the moves. Just
Watch me.
watch me. All right, enjoy.
Thank you, Katie.
See you at the office.
All right. Hi everyone, my name's Mo. Today we're going to do a 45-minute grounded flow. I'm going to focus a little bit on giving you a little bit of extra time today to land your pose. Just give you a couple of extra cues today to make sure that you've got yourself in the right position for your body. So go ahead and head to your mat, and I'm going to grab a block. If you have a block that you can use, that would be great. You don't have to have a block. You can also use your water bottle if you like. Go ahead and start in child's pose. Mounds of your big toes together, knees apart. Rest your forearms on your mat and bring your forehead down. Your bottom doesn't have to go all the way back to your heels. Just go back as far as is comfortable for your knees. And now start to connect with your breath. Reach your fingertips a little bit farther forward. Give you a nice side body stretch. And then bring your forearms back down. Take 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, come up on all fours. Knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders, and take yourself through 4 cat-cows. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, pull your belly button in, tuck your tailbone under, round your shoulders, and drop the crown of your head. Pause in a neutral tabletop. Inhale, curl your toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Press into your palms and through your fingers. Soften your knees and drop your heels a little bit closer to the earth. Slowly walk your dog out as you bend into one knee, dropping the other heel. Pause in stillness. Walk your hands back to your toes. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Inhale as you grab opposite elbows. Exhale, hang and ragdoll. Press into the 4 corners of your feet. Soften your knees. You can hold in stillness or maybe you sway from side to side. You can nod your head yes, shake your head no. Release your elbows, toe heel your feet together. Roll up 1 vertebra at a time all the way. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on shins. Walk out, downward facing dog. And breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Shift forward, high plank. Pause. Drop to your knees. Lower all the way down to the mat. 2 cobras. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Child's pose. Press your hips back. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps between your hands, followed by your left. Inhale, halfway lift, extend. Forward fold, rise, high mountain, fold. Halfway lift, step back, downward facing dog. Shift forward, high plank, chin out in front of your fingertips. Drop to your knees, lower all the way down to the mat. 2 cobras. Lift the back of your head up toward the sky. Chest comes off the mat. Child's pose. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps between your hands, followed by your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain, reach. Fold, softening your knees. Halfway lift. Step back, downward facing dog. Shift forward, high plank. Lower all the way down to the mat. 2 cobras. Child's pose. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Drop your heels a little closer to the earth. Right foot steps followed by your left. Inhale, halfway lift, extend. Forward fold, rise, high mountain reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, step back, high plank. Shift forward, chaturanga, low plank or lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Left foot steps between your hands, followed by your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair pose. Knees behind your toes. Fold. Halfway lift, extend your vinyasa. High plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And you breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Right foot steps between your hands, rise, warrior one. Feel the outside of your left foot bending into the right knee. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. High plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps between your hands, rise, warrior one. Press into the four corners of both feet. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Or you can go straight back to downward facing dog. Take a breath, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Right foot steps between your hands, followed by your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. And breathe. Right foot steps between your hands. Rise, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Gaze over the front fingertips. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Left foot steps between your hands, warrior one. Seal the outside of the right foot as you reach. Open, warrior two, spreading your fingers. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Left foot steps between your hands, followed by your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, vinyasa. On your chaturanga, bend your elbows just 2 inches. Right foot steps, warrior one, reach. Open, warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps, warrior one. Seal the outside of your right foot. Open, warrior two, spreading your fingers. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Right foot steps between your hands, followed by your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair. Forward fold. Halfway lift, vinyasa. Right foot steps between your hands, rise, warrior one, reach. Open, warrior two, press into the four corners of your feet. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Left foot steps, warrior one, reach. Open, warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Pause for a breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Right foot steps between your hands, runner's lunge. Pause. Dropping your hips, right knee in alignment with the ankle. Left hand plants, twist. Right arm comes up, spreading the fingers. Look up toward your thumb. Right hand comes down, rise, crescent lunge. Lift your left heel up like you're standing on the back wall. Open to cactus arms. Pull your belly button in. Lift your heart, go back. Crescent lunge. Hands to heart center, twist. Left elbow over the thigh. Or you can bring the back of your hand to the outside of your knee. Stay here or expand through your arms. Crescent lunge. Open, warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Side angle, right forearm to your thigh, left arm up. Spread your fingers, reach. Now lift your right side body, creating space. Take the bicep over the ear, getting a nice side body stretch. Stay here or bind. Warrior two. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Again, you can always go straight back to downward facing dog. Left hand plants, side plank. Stack or stagger your feet. You can also drop your left knee. Reach the right arm up, spreading the fingers. Take the bicep over the ear. And now lift your left side body. Take a breath. High plank, vinyasa, or straight back to downward facing dog. Pause for a breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Left foot steps between your hands, runner's lunge. Knee in alignment with the ankle. Drop your hips, lift your right heel. Right hand plants, twist. Spread your fingers, look up toward your thumb. Bring the hand down, rise, crescent lunge. Right heel up like you're standing on the back wall. Open to cactus arms, belly button in. Lift your heart, go back. Press into the four corners of the left foot. Crescent lunge. Hands to heart center, twist. Right elbow over the left thigh, or back of the hand to the outside of the knee. Stay here or expand through your arms, spreading your fingers. Crescent lunge. Warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Side angle. Left forearm to your thigh, right arm up, spreading the fingers. And now lift your left side body. Take the bicep over the ear. Stay here or bind. Warrior two. Hands to the mat. Vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Right hand plants, side plank. Stack or stagger your feet. Maybe you drop the right knee. Take the left arm up. Lift your right hip. Now take the bicep over the ear. Lift your collarbone. Breathe. High plank, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Shift forward, high plank. Drop to your forearms, dolphin plank, and we'll hold here 30 seconds. Eyes over your thumbs. Broaden your shoulders. Crown of your head is being pulled forward. Your heels are being pulled back. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Take a full breath in, full breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps between your hands, followed by your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair. Drop to skier's pose. Lift all 10 toes up. Gently place them down. Hands to heart center. Prayer twist. Left elbow over the right thigh. Or you can bring the back of your hand to the outside of your knee. Expand through your arms. Take the bicep over your ear. Reach toward the front wall. Skier's pose. Drop your hips another inch. Hold 3, 2, 1, fold. Toe heel your feet hip distance apart. Peace fingers to big toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees. Bend your elbows and pull the crown of your head down. And breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Release your toes. Toe heel your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair. Drop to skiers. Knees behind your toes. Lift all 10 toes up. Gently place them down. Hands to heart center. Prayer twist. Right elbow over the left thigh or back of your hand to the outside of your knee. Expand through your arms. Take the bicep over the ear, reaching for the front wall. Skier's pose. Drop your hips another inch. Hold 3, 2, 1, fold. Toe heel your feet hip distance apart, gorilla. Palms of your hands under your feet, toes at your wrists. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Knees are soft. Crown of your head being pulled down. Take one more breath and release. Garland, crow, maybe a yogi squat. For garland, bring the mounds of your big toes together. Drop your hips. Walk your hands forward. And then you're going to drop your head between your arms, lengthen your spine, and connect with your breath. The mounds of my big toes are together. My heels are together. I'm opening my knees out toward the side walls. Take one more breath. Hands come back to the mat. Legs go back. Vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Left foot steps between your hands, followed by your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, rise. High mountain, Tadasana. Eagle on the right. Press down into the four corners of your left foot as you lift your right knee. Right leg crosses over, right arm under. Squeeze your inner thighs. Find your drishti, your gaze, and release. Tadasana. Eagle on the left. Press into the four corners of the right foot. Left leg over, left arm under. Or you can bring your hands to opposite shoulders. Lift your elbows up to the height of your shoulders. Tadasana. Eagle on the right. Hinge, elbows to knees. Fly back, airplane pose. Flex your right foot, palms pressing down. Hands to heart center, half moon. Left hand to your mat, your block, maybe a water bottle. Flex your right foot, pulling the toes toward your face. Right arm comes up, spreading your fingers. Right hand comes down. Square your hips. Right hand to the mat or block. Left arm up, twisted half moon. Or you can try bringing your hand to the small of your back, rolling the shoulder open. Standing leg splits. Walk your hands back toward the left foot. Lift your right leg up. Lower the right foot behind the left. Pinky toes touching. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Hands to your mat, to your shins, or to a block. Press into the four corners of both feet. Unwind, mounds of the big toes together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, high mountain. Reach, Tadasana. Eagle on the left. Keep the right knee soft. Hinge, elbows to knees. Fly back, airplane pose. Hands to heart center, half moon. Right hand to your mat or to a block or maybe your water bottle. Flex your left foot and pull your left toes toward your face. Left arm up, spreading your fingers. Breathe. Bring the left hand down, square your hips. Twisted half moon. Hand to the small of your back or reaching up. Lift your left heel just an inch. Standing leg splits. Walk your hands back toward the right foot. Lower the left foot behind the right, pinky toes touching. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Press into the four corners of your feet. Soften your knees. Unwind, big toes together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, rise. High mountain, Tadasana. Tree pose, right side. Right foot to the inside of the left leg, above or below the knee. Hands to heart center. Stay here or grow your tree. Hands come back to heart center, Tadasana. Tree pose, left side. Left foot to the inside of the right leg, above or below the knee. Hands to heart center. Stay here or grow your tree. Hands come back to heart center, Tadasana. Step to the top of your mat, shake your legs up and bring the mounds of your big toes together. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, vinyasa. Pause for a breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Right foot steps between your hands, warrior one. Seal the outside of your left foot. Open, warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Hands come around to the small of your back, interlacing your fingers. Inhale, exhale, humble your warrior. Right shoulder to the inside of the right thigh. Extend through your arms. Release, place one hand on each side of the right foot. Straighten the right knee, aiming your nose toward your knee. Right hand to your shin, to a block, to your ankle, triangle. Reach straight up, spread your fingers, and now lift your right side body. Take the bicep over the ear. Bend into the front knee, warrior two. Pivot your toes toward the left side of your mat. Hands come around to the small of your back. Inhale, exhale, fold. See if you can lift your arms up off of your back as you pull the crown of your head down toward your mat. Release your hands under your face, bend your elbows, and pull the crown of your head a little closer to your mat. Right hand plants, left arm comes up for a twist. Turn toward your thumb and release. Left hand plants, right arm comes up for a twist. Look toward your thumb and release. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, pivot your toes toward the top of your mat. Step halfway up and out, pyramid. Hands to the mat, to a block in front of your right toes. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Press into the four corners of your feet. Press your hips toward the back of your mat. Hands to your hips, lift halfway, extend the left arm. Twisted pyramid. Left hand to the outside of your right shin, to your mat, to a block. Right hand can come up. Release. Left foot steps up to meet the right. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, high mountain, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, extend your vinyasa. Or straight back to downward facing dog. Pause for a breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Left foot steps between your hands, warrior one, reach. Open, warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Hands come around to the small of your back, interlacing your hands. Inhale, exhale, fold. Left shoulder to the inside of your left thigh. Release your hands, place them one on each side of the left foot and extend the left knee. Left hand to your ankle, your shin, maybe a block, triangle. Right arm up, spreading your fingers. Stack your lungs. Lift your left side body. Take the bicep over the ear. Warrior two. Bending into the left knee. Pivot your toes toward the right side of your mat. Reach around, either grab opposite elbows or come to reverse namaste. Inhale and exhale, fold. Maybe you take your feet out a little wider. Release your hands under your face, bend your elbows and pull the crown of your head down. Inhale, lift halfway, arms out like a T. Peace fingers to big toes, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend your elbows. Pull the crown of your head down. Release your toes. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, pivot your toes toward the top of your mat. Step halfway up and out with the right foot like you're standing on train tracks. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over the left leg, pyramid. Press into the four corners of your feet. Hands to your hips, lift halfway. Extend the right arm, twisted pyramid. Right hand to your shin, block the mat outside the left foot. Left hand to the small of your back or reach. Release. Right foot comes up to meet the left. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain. Fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Shift forward, high plank. Lower all the way down to your mat. Lay the tops of your feet down. Hands back by your ribs. Inhale, lift, cobra. Exhale, release. Sphinx. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift your chest. Lift your belly. Press your thighs down. Tilt your hip points forward. Hold here. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time. And release. Locust. Arms can be out in front. They can be out to the sides or down by your legs. Flex your feet. On your inhale, lift your face, your chest, and your feet. Lengthen your spine. See if you can lift your chest just a little higher. Hold 3, 2, 1, and release. Right cheek on the mat, arms out like a T. Bring your feet apart. Bend your right knee. Scorpion stretch. Right foot comes up and over. Bring your left hand to spider tip fingers. Straighten the right leg out. And release. Left cheek on the mat. Bend your right knee. Scorpion stretch, other side. Breathe. And release. Bring your hands under the shoulders. On your inhale, lift. Upward facing dog. Open the chest. Try to lift your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Soften your knees, drop your heels a little closer to the earth. Step your feet up just behind your hands, cross at your ankles, and drop onto your bottom. I'm going to have you lower all the way onto your back for bridge. So I want you to bend your knees, plant your feet, hip to shoulder distance apart. Press your lower back down. On your inhale, rise, bridge pose. Pressing your thighs up. You can keep your arms at your sides. You can roll your shoulders under. You can interlace your fingers and extend through the arms. One more inhale. On your exhale, release. Knock your knees together. Bring them apart. Inhale, rise, bridge pose. Or maybe from here you try full wheel. Hands by your ears and press up. Press into the four corners of your feet. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release. Knock your knees. Bring them apart. We've got one more. Bridge or full wheel. Inhale, rise. Press down into the mounds of your big toes and through the center of your heels. Hold 3, 2, 1, release. Bring your feet the width of the mat, arms out like a T, knock your knees together. Drop your lower back, constructive rest. Drop your knees to the right. Come back to the center and to the left. Supta Baddha Konasana, recline butterfly, soles of your feet together. Drop your knees. Place one hand on your heart, one on your belly, and reconnect with your breath. Lift your knees, pull your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins for just a moment to stretch your lower back. Lift your legs up. Hands behind your head, lift up on your C curve. Lower your right leg to a hover for leg switches. Switch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Pull your belly button in. Press your abdominals down toward your mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both legs up. Mounds of your big toes together. Bring your hands under your bottom. Lower your legs 30% toward your hover. Go another 30. All the way to your hover. Lift your head, peek at your toes, then circle your legs out and up. We'll do it again. Lower 30. Go another 30. To your hover, keep your lower back down. Lift your head, peek at your toes, circle out and up. One more time. Lower 30. Another 30. To your hover, lift your head, peek at your toes, circle out and up. Bend your knees to tabletop. Hands behind your head, lift up on your C curve, bicycles for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, lift your chest, lift your shoulder blades up off of the mat. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest. Rock and roll. High boat. So high boat can start with your heels down. Maybe you want a little support under the thighs. To make it a little harder, let go. Make it harder. Lift your feet. Now lift your chest. To make it a little harder, straighten your legs. Hold 3, 2, 1. and release. We're going to try a seated pigeon today. So I'm going to have you lean back, lift your right foot up, and cross the ankle over the top of the left thigh. And now sit up tall. And if you can bring your chest a little closer to your legs, it's going to be a little bit more intense of a stretch on the outside of your right hip. You can also press that right knee out a little farther away from your shoulder to make it more intense. Breathe. And release. Let's switch sides. Crossing the left ankle over the top of the right thigh. Now press the knee away from your shoulder. Open your chest, and then maybe you come a little closer. Maybe you press that left knee out a little farther. Breathe. And release. Stretch your right leg out on your mat. Seated tree. Left knee bend. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach out past your right toes. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold over your leg, in your nose toward your knee. Switch sides. Extend the left leg, bend the right knee, seated tree. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach out past the toes. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. And release. Stretch both legs out. Pause in staff pose. Hands at your sides. Get your body in the shape of an L. Lifting the bottom of your rib cage up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Roll back up, arms out in front. Roll down one vertebra at a time. Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. Mounds of your big toes together. Flex your feet like you're standing on the ceiling. Press your sacrum into your mat. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more time. Knees to chest. Stretch your left leg out, pulling the right knee in. Supine twist. Pull the knee across the midline of the body, right arm out. See if you can stack your hips and roll your shoulders open. Chest facing the ceiling. And release. Pull your left knee into your chest, stretch the right leg out. Supine twist. Try to stack your hips. Take the left arm out. And now roll your chest to face straight up toward the sky. Lengthening your spine. And release. Pull both knees into your chest. Lift your feet, happy baby. Reach for the bottoms of your feet, pulling your knees down. You can hold in stillness or roll from side to side, giving your back a little massage. Come back to the center, release. Make your way to your Shavasana, corpse pose. Start to make some small movements with your fingers, your toes, maybe along your spine. Bend your knees one at a time and plant your feet on your mat. Take your right arm overhead. Roll all the way over onto your right side. Pause here for a breath. Using your hands, push up to a seated position. Legs crossed. Rest the backs of your hands on your thighs. Take a full breath in. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take your thumbs to your third eye. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me. Please contact us with any questions or feedback that you may have. My name's Mo, and I will see you next Monday.